All right, so I'd like to help you play the recorded videos that I make for class. So down here at the bottom of the home page, I've got a list of instructions for playing the video lecture files. So the first thing you're going to need to do is download the day's file, and I've got a link here to the right folder to do that in. So I'll open that in a new tab, and we see the list of notes and files for each day. And you can sort those however you want. We can sort them by the date modified to get the most recent ones on top, or whatever you want to do. So it's the first thing you want to do is download these files. What I suggest you do is just find the right day. So here's accounting 201, 11:30 a.m. for that section. Here's the date. And just go over here and click download. What you don't want to do is open them, because you have to open them in a special player. So you don't want to open them in your regular Acrobat file. So go ahead and save them and hit OK. And what you want to do is make sure you know where they've been downloaded to. So on my particular computer, I'm using Firefox, the browser, and you can just click on your download arrow, and this little guy here will open the folder that it's contained in, which is my downloads folder. So you can see I've downloaded the file here. So you need the file downloaded, and then you need to open this link here. So back to the home page, open a web browser and go to livescribe.com/player. And what that does is it opens a web page with a spot to drag a file into. So once you do that, you just go back to your folder that has the file in it, and you drag and drop it. Close this. And here is the file with the notes for class for this day. And down here you can select which page to go on. And at the very bottom, you should see, if everything works correctly, you should see playback controls. So you've got play. And once you start to play, what you see is that most of the writing that I've done has been grayed out. So anything that is written as I've been talking and recording is grayed out. And as the video plays, that will fill in with ink, so to speak, to show what I've
know where to be and when to be there. So if you're not here, that's on them. We're here. So don't talk about it. Any questions or comments, anything before we?
So you can hear me talking there in the background. You've got a couple of other playback controls. You can slide forward to a particular point in the conversation using this bar here. You can, as it's playing, you can jump backwards 10 seconds or forwards 10 seconds with these. You can adjust the playback speed. So if you want me to speak more slowly, you can click on.
The number of units is not going to affect the total because it's fixed. That's what a fixed cost is. It's fixed with respect to our business activity. So since the number of units we sell doesn't affect it, we don't have to put in number of units or anything like that. We're just going to put in
affect the playback speed that way. I kind of recommend
dollar total.
You can also change some of the settings. So as it plays and records, you can show or hide the things that have not yet been written but will be written later. Kind of keeps track of everything I've written, and you can show or hide that. You can also change the color of the pen to match your preferences or to make it easier to see. And you can also have it automatically turn the page when I start writing on the next page. The other thing you can do, which I think is kind of handy, is you can jump ahead to a particular place based on what's being written. So let's say you want to jump ahead to where I drew this line and we started talking about the bottom half of the page.
All right, so let's do it in condensed form. Dollars per unit.
And you can jump ahead.
What percent of sales is sales? 100%.
And you can always go back and
1,000 units at 50.
Watch something 2 or 3 times if you need to. You can jump ahead to whatever's been done. If you didn't remember how we did the break-even point, you can kind of.
What is a break-even point?
Do that. So I hope this is helpful. My intent is to make these videos helpful for you. If there's anything I can do with them to make them more helpful or less helpful, please let me know. The other thing that I want to show you is available if you go to the files is I do have some pages that say notes only, and those don't have any audio in them. What they are is just simply the written notes for the day. So if you want to make sure that what you've written down is what I actually wrote down in class, you want to let me know that I wrote something down incorrectly if I've done that. This is just a regular PDF that looks like note paper with what I've written. It's a lot smaller of a file, so if you just want the notes, but you don't want to download a very large file, it's much smaller, so you can get it much more quickly. Look at it on your phone or something more easily than that. So those are the ways that I've made the class notes available to you. I hope they're helpful. If you have any questions, let me know.